Curt Cignetti's here. You got your people with you, Curt.
Do we love college football game day?
Yes. They do.
I'm going to take that as a yes. Everybody's been talking. We've talked about the decision the NCAA handed down. You put something on social media about handling it with a chip on your shoulder instead of whining. How have you seen your team handle this?
Well, we're going to find out at 2 o'clock today from 2 to 4:30. And, you know, we played last year with a chip. This year was more of a resolve to go undefeated. We want to take it a step higher. But we're going to have to play awfully well because App State's playing really good.
You're from Pittsburgh, spent some time in West Virginia. You're a paisano. I mean, you're a tough guy. You got to be incredibly proud of this defense. #1 in the country rush defense, #1 sacking team in the country, bar none. Why do you think your team is built this way, and what do you know about your team?
Well, that's how you win championships. You got to have a great D-line. We've always stopped the run here. We're extraordinary this year. We're #1 in sacks. Jalen Green was going to break an NCAA sack record, but we lost him for the season 2 weeks ago. Of course, his stats couldn't count because the NCAA said we weren't eligible.
Oh, yeah.
So his stats couldn't count.
Of course. He didn't sack him.
You know, that's where it all starts up front on defense.
Coach, when you lose a Jalen Green and you go against App State, what do you think about the matchup itself and losing a guy like Jalen Green? You guys, #1 in the nation. You know, this is not FCS. You're #1 in the nation in sacks, and you lose a guy that's that prominent. How do you overcome that?
Well, you know, fortunately, we have a little bit of depth there. We went into the season with not depth from a numbers standpoint, but we moved 4 guys around to get our best 4 on the field. There really wasn't much of a drop-off. We played really well last week. The problem becomes, you know, once we have to get to our 6th, 7th, 8th guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Curt, thanks so much. I would tell you one thing about Jalen Green. His girlfriend's father reached out to me saying he'd be a great guest on your show. If you've won over your girlfriend's dad already, you're a good dude. Jalen Green must be. Curt, good luck today. Thanks a lot for being with us. Curt Cignetti, the head coach at James Madison. They take on Appalachian State today.
Give me something.